Hey guys, it's K-Space Rockstar. Today I will be reviewing Loud, Rihanna's album that comes out on November 16th. I've listened to the whole album and I will go through each song individually as well as the album as a whole and tell you guys my personal opinion. First off, I'd like to say that I personally am not a big Rihanna fan, but I listened to the album and I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible telling you my opinion. So don't go taking my opinions as fact. This is just what I think other people are going to see in the album and my overall opinion with a little less biased. So let's get started. The album starts off really well with a song called S&M. It's kind of boring in the beginning, so stick through it. Don't give up on it because the chorus is really good. I would actually listen to this song in my car. It's really like electrifying and it's a dance song and it makes you want to dance and move around, and the lyrics are really cool, kind of grimy, but they're good lyrics. The beat kind of comes and goes, but when it does come back, it's really well placed and it really makes you want to dance. So I was really impressed with this song. Unfortunately, I think starting off with such a good song kind of makes the rest of the album like not so great, and it's kind of misleading because the first song is very dancey, and as you'll see as I'm in my review, that the rest of the album isn't so much. Okay, the next song on the album is one that I'm sure you've all heard if you listen to the radio at all. It's called What's My Name. It features Drake. I personally don't like this song. I think it's really repetitive, and every time she says, "What's my name?" I want to say Rihanna, duh. But, yep, it's the second song in this album. I'm sure you've heard it. If you haven't, go listen to the radio or go on iTunes. But, yeah, I mean, it's nothing special. It's a typical R&B radio song. The next song is called Cheers. It kind of kicks off the boring songs of the album because there are quite a few. It's a slow reggae kind of song. Rihanna kind of sounds like she's half asleep or on some kind of drugs the entire time, and it's pretty boring. I don't like it at all. Fading, the fourth song of the album, is another slow ballad type song. The intro is really cool. It kind of sounds like Enya, and the chorus kind of sounds like Get Out Right Now by JoJo. Except with Rihanna, a twist obviously, but it's kind of boring, but it's my favorite of the slower songs of the album, which this album is full of, but it's pretty good. It's worth a listen to, at least. Only Girl in the World is the fifth song in the album. If you haven't heard it, I don't even know. California King Bed is another slow ballad. However, it goes back to Rihanna's old way of singing, like her first album and in the song Unfaithful. It's nice to hear her sing like that again because it really shows off her talent. However, it's still a relatively boring song. Man Down is original for the fact that it's very reggae or islandy. However, it's very boring, it's very slow, and it's easily forgettable. Raining Men featuring Nicki Minaj will probably end up being one of the most popular songs on the album. However, I don't really like it. It sounds exactly like every other club song I've ever heard. It has the sirens, the baby voices, the repetitive beat. Nicki Minaj doesn't even sound like herself. Her voice is pretty deep in her part in the song. It's not very good. It's very unoriginal. It's like everything I've heard before, but again, it will probably end up being very popular. The ninth song on the album, Complicated, is really, really, really boring. Probably like how this video is getting to be. Skin, the second to last song on the album, is a dirty song by lyrics, but by musical standards, you'd think she was talking about falling asleep and counting sheep. It's very boring music, and the lyrics are very misleading. At one point, it gets a beat, and it kind of turns into a sultry song, but at that point, the song is almost over, and it's kind of too late. Okay, the last song on the album is great. Love the Way You Lie, Part 2, featuring Eminem. The main difference is the way it opens. It opens with Rihanna acoustically singing, and it is so pretty. Like, I hadn't heard her sing like this in a long time. You wouldn't guess it was her. It sounds so good, and her voice is amazing. After she sings her little intro, it goes into the "Just Gonna Stand There and Watch Me Burn," and even that part is different than the one you've heard on the radio. It's very acoustic-y compared to the one on the radio. It's really muffled and kind of sultry, and I like it so much better than the one on the radio. Like, it's such a good song, and I'm really glad that they released a second part of it. So, overall, the album is not very good overall, but 2 of the songs in the album are very, very, very good. The songs in the middle are very boring. Like, none of them really get you into the music. They're pretty monotonous. Like, they're pretty and stuff like that, but they're not great songs. They're not well-made songs. Comment below when the album does come out and tell me if you agree, tell me if you disagree, tell me your favorite song on the album, tell me if you love Rihanna, hate Rihanna. Just have a little discussion below and let me know what you think. Also, suggest to me another CD to review for next week or the week after that's music review. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Bye.